Hey guys, how's it going? Just thought I'd give you a little update on my life, figure some stuff out. So, basically, what's going on? Well, let's start with a little stuff. I'm going to be dropping my social work major, making that a minor, and we're going to stick with art therapy, and yeah, we're just going to do things in order. But, more importantly, there is a place that God kind of laid on my heart. Um, yeah, like over the summer and a little after the summer and through the beginning of the year and right now and all of this stuff. So, that place is Honduras. And guess what? I'm going over spring break to Honduras. And I am so stinking excited, okay? So, let me just tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing there. Honduras. One, it's an absolutely beautiful place, but there are a lot of things that shouldn't be happening. There are a lot of economic orphans. There's just a lot of painful stuff as well. And there are some really genuine people there. So, what we're going to be doing. We're going to be working in an orphanage. Not just for, like, orphans where both of their parents are dead and they have no one to provide for them. That's part of it. But the other thing is economic orphans. Basically, the men leave. The women are not valued as much as they are here, as much as we see. And the men, after they get what they want, or if there are too many children, like, who knows? There's a whole slew of reasons. But they just leave. And so the woman is left trying to figure out how to provide for their children and themselves. And sometimes they just don't. Sometimes they leave for 2 weeks trying to figure out other ways to get money. Sometimes it gets really bad really fast. Other times, just there's a lot. But what this orphanage does is they take in these children and they just say, hey, you know what? We'll feed you and we'll love you and we'll sponsor you. And they have actually, through this organization, which is Footsteps, they have so many people like coming in to sponsor a child. And a lot of times, like, you think, oh, sponsoring a child, like, $30 a month or, like, $25, and that takes care of everything. Actually, it doesn't. Each kid has to have, like, 5, actually, I don't even know how many there are, but they have to have a few sponsors to actually get to the point where they can efficiently provide for them. But what we were doing as a school, well, not as a school because that would be a lot of people, but as a group of people from our school, we are going to Honduras and we are going to be working in this little orphanage and we're going to be loving these kids and showing them that they actually have worth and showing them that they, you know what, they deserve love and they deserve to be cherished, and we get to provide for them and show them the love of Christ. It's going to be awesome. Another thing that we're going to be doing is, that was my cell phone. Another thing that we're going to be doing is art therapy with them, and we're going to help them sometimes through photography, sometimes through, oh my word, just so many different things, but we're going to be helping them, I don't know, kind of see life in a different lens, and that's going to be amazing. Another thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing music with these children. We're going to be doing, like, music camps and stuff with them, and oh my gosh, I just can't even explain. And it's just, I have a friend that went on one of these missions trips, and he ended up going to the summer one as well, and just the stories and the people and just the love in that place and the love that these people got to show these children and even the people in the community is amazing. And I'm so stinging excited. Like, I love it. Oh, my word. I was so excited. Okay, no joke. When I found out that they had picked me and that I was accepted to go on this missions trip, I was laying on the floor right behind my chair, like, right there, and I jumped up and I started screaming. And okay, I was laying on the floor, I was checking my emails and stuff. I got the email and I jumped up and I started screaming. I ran down the hallway and I like started spinning, and I may or may not have hit a few things, like not intentionally, but like ran into a few things, and I started screaming, "I'm going to Honduras! I'm going to Honduras!" And I'm like going ham in the hallway, and then I just come back into my room, start jumping in circles like this. And then I just fell down just like that, and it was great. And I just laid there, and I laid on my back, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. God is so awesome. I'm going to Honduras! And okay, yeah, so that's basically what's going on. Okay, so I was actually planning on going on a different one, and then I got into the missions fair, and I was just like, something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right about me going on this trip. I don't know why. So I sat down and I started praying about it, and then someone came up to me and they're like, "Tay, what are you doing?" Blah, blah, blah. "Oh, I'm looking for art therapy people on my trip, and I'm an art therapy major." And that's why I was going to go on the other trip, but something just wasn't feeling right. And so I signed up to get information for both, and then as I'm going through, as I'm remembering everything over the summer, I was just like, it's no question. It's Honduras. Like, that's it. And so this is wonderful. Oh my word. I'm so excited. But, yeah, we get to teach kids how to do music. We get to teach kids how amazing they are and how much worth they honestly have. And sometimes we even get to show the parents how much worth that their child has. And it's an amazing opportunity. Now, if you guys are still hanging in here and watching this video, which, bless your soul, because it's a long video and I'm sorry, but I just get really excited. So, if you can't tell by me running around and spinning and flailing on the floor, then, there's a possibility there that I get a little excited, And if you know my family or me, well, that would make a lot of sense. So, back to the subject. Alright, if you guys are wondering how you can help, I'm not, like, begging for money. I'm begging for prayer. This is gonna be rough. There are gonna be times when we walk these kids home and we see the route that they have to take, and it's gonna be dangerous, and it's gonna be heart-wrenching leaving and all of it. But this is where God wants me. I don't know if He wants me to go back. I don't know, because that's not what He wants me to focus on right now. I'm going on this missions trip because I just feel the need to share God's love with those children, and I know it's going to be hard, and I honestly don't know how hard it's going to be, but I know it's going to be hard. And if you guys could pray, if you guys could just pray for just the family that I'll be going with, the group of people that I'm going with, the leaders that are leading us, and everyone that is going to go on that trip, the children that we are going to impact, that's the second one, the leaders that are so amazingly going to be teaching us and helping us figure everything out, even the people in the community that we meet. the people that we just bump into, just pray that somehow we can just even listen to them and let them know that they are valued in some way, shape, or form. That is first and foremost what I need. Now, if you are wondering if you can support me financially, I'm going to have a link somewhere floating around here, right, you know what, I'm going to make it right there, right there, alright, it's going to be right there, alright, and that link, and if it's not there, it's going to be under in the description, because this is my first YouTube video, so it's going to be hard for me to figure it out, but that link will take you to where you can donate, to where you can send your money. The other thing is I will be putting a link in the description or right there on the monkey's face, alright? It'll probably be a little bigger than that, like that. Yeah, probably something like that. But that one will show you like if you want to write a check or anything. But this trip is going to be $1,590, so 1590. Well, about that, depending on how the airfare tickets and everything go up and down and so it's relative, but we are going to try to keep it at that. And yes, so honestly, if you guys can't financially support me, that is totally okay. I know God will provide for this. And the most important thing, like I said, is just that you keep us and the people in the group and all the people that we are going to come in contact from on the way there, like in the airplanes, to the tuk-tuks, or if we even use tuk-tuks, which are like strange, awesome taxis that my friend got to ride in Honduras, which I'm really jealous because they sound really fun. But anyway, to the buses, to everything, like, just pray that we just radiate Jesus' presence, even up there, up to that point, and just prepare our hearts and prepare the hearts of the people that we are going to see. So, on that note, I love you guys, like, a lot, and I'm going to be making a Facebook page for this, and if you don't want to subscribe to it, or subscribe, if you don't want to like it, that's fine, you don't have to, but we will be eventually, like, putting on updates and stuff, like, when we're in Honduras and stuff, and I'll let you guys know, the closer we get to it, but, yeah, so, boom, guess what, guys? I'm going to Honduras! I'm so excited! Okay. I might need to go jump around a little more. Okay, bye.